not gonna lie. Some digging was being done. Let's start looking a little lively in here now. Good evening, chat. How are my people doing? I was mining, chat. I was doing a bit of mining, and I was doing a little bit of crafting. If you really need to know. Nah, I'm just kidding. So, some of y'all might not believe when I was like, please don't say that. I'm pretty sure stream hasn't crashed yet. Anyway, some of y'all might be wondering why I was digging. It's because some of y'all didn't believe. So I was like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, let me go find it real quick. But I didn't realize the time it was, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna go start stream. I'm gonna go do some digging, see what I can find. Didn't find it, and now I feel like you guys are just gonna think I'm lying again. So, I promise you, I'm telling the truth. It was yellow. It was the Commander Cody one. I promise you it exists. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy! I was just kidding. I'm just gonna play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater while we're waiting. But chat, I promise you, I'm not lying. Oh, chat, you know what? Maybe it might not have been a tech deck. I think it was just a fingerboard. This is the one that I had. I had the Commander Cody one. I had this one. This is the one I have. I promise you I have it. It's just somewhere. I guarantee it's lying around somewhere, bro. I promise you. Chat, I would not make this up. That's elite ball knowledge. That's elite ball knowledge. Yeah, I wanted the Anakin Skywalker one, but anyway, chat. Pretty sure you're not saying this day and age. This again, or if anything happens to my stream where I have to threaten Twitch again, please do not hesitate to spam Twitch on all socials. That was crazy. That was crazy. Low-key might give Pablo the pin of shame for that one. I'm just kidding. You know what's funny, chat? My monitor isn't changed. I was genuinely watching the Eleanor loading screen off my little stream thing right here. I was trying to... Chat, my eye hurt. Pin of shame, pin of shame. What y'all know about my OG YouTube thumbnails? This is it. Where did we leave off? I know you remember. I'm just kidding. Where did we leave off? It was the it was the guy, right? The actor or the movie producer that was like doing sus things behind the scenes. Anyway, I forgot this is our car.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. So, where you want to go?
Oh. We're here. Yeah, the creep, the susser. Sussy McSuss pants
Phelps
over
and
here.
Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
So, you coming?
Charles Darwin, that's who that picture is of. I'm just kidding, I have no clue. I could be making that up for all I know. Keep it moving, buddy. Keep it moving. He's sweating. He's sweating out the back of his neck. I can see it.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Yeah, buddy, don't try my patience, pal.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Forgot I was outside. Sus. When did I total the car? Oh!
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Ah, that's right. I forgot. Yucky, chat. Lock this man up for 36 years.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I think that's what I was also going to bed too. I totaled the
Where you
car.
sprang from.
We already saw that. I don't want to do it again.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
Yeah, we weren't done. Aha! Drugging.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
We already went to the bathroom. I don't think there was anything else to do in there.
So what next? You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yeah.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
You and Bishop.
Ah! He was lying.
Close friends? Colleagues?
If I remember from last night, he was telling the truth.
I normally deal direct with the studio. Have you tried his production office?
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Gold.
Oh, these guys!
You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Yeah, he told them. Stefan's my favorite. Stefan's an OG for real.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski. Oh, shit! Get us out of here.
I'm out of here.
I need to be closer, Cole. They really don't want anybody getting efficient before they do.
Oh my god, where am I going? Oh, he totaled his car. He totaled his car. He's cooked.
Those fools, Phelps.
Oh! Kill him, Stefan, kill him. Probably shouldn't have the siren on. They're gonna find out where I was.
Make a move. We're sitting ducks here.
They ain't gonna find me up here. They found us up here, Stefan. You sold the mission.
Either give me a good shot or get us the hell out of here. I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Jesus, Bishop started a goddamn war.
Kill the birds.
Get me closer. I can't take them out from here.
I think we're good, bruh. Oh, hey. Huh. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna total him. I'm gonna kill him.
Come on, lose him or give me a shot.
Stefan, I'm crazy.
Bell, get rid of her.
I'm trying, Stefan. I'm really trying here. Just shoot him.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. I need to be closer, Cole.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Mikowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McCaffrey really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones.
You're gonna kill someone!
I'm pretty sure this is it. Not gonna lie.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's
See, I knew we were here.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Yo, he ain't getting away. You ain't getting away.
We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake. It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice. I didn't do anything.
Oh! Oh!
Get the hell out of here. Bishop, that's enough.
He's slowing down. He's getting tired. He's getting tired.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop. Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Chat, if I remember correctly, I think this was like one of my favorite chase sequences of this entire game.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Where are they at?
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Kill the...
There's no way out of
Killed
here. I
them.
thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Come on, it's this way. You have to get me out of here.
Where are they at?
Kennedy!
Oh.
Lips dry.
Just after there. There's a ladder leading to the ground. For the love of God, how many are there? I don't want to die here.
You ain't gonna die, fool.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
Yeah. What y'all know? That was very anticlimactic. It's over that quick. Hold on. They shot my hat off. I can't pick it up.
Weapons on the ground now.
They shot Stefan.
There's an army of them.
You know what, Loki?
I should have known that bitch was...
Tommy gun.
Get into the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Cops are here. That ain't gonna stop me. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. There's one more left. There's one more left. Kill him. Shoot his feet. Shoot his feet.
Now this is what I call a result.
I only fired like 6 shots, chat, not gonna lie. It wasn't excessive force.
An all-around piece of shit catches a fast ticket to Quentin for Statch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
We did it, chat. We did it. We're getting an upgrade. This guy.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
You like jazz?
I can understand,
My bad.
but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
He's giving her heroin, chat.
So what about that drink, boys?
Fortnite updating during this is crazy. I'm so sorry everyone had to see that. I'm so sorry. Well, chat, we did it. We're finally promoted to the homicide desk. What do y'all know? What do y'all know? Six months.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a cheer. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Do you have the...
It's time to change my suit.
It's been all over KGPL.
I gotta change it.
It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
I think his name is
New whip got updated, new whip. Alright, let's see. Which one should we do, chat? We haven't done this one yet. Ah, kind of sucks. Whatever. Haven't worn it yet.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
It was looking for the hot dog stand guy.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war.
If we survive this, it's going to be a miracle.
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Oh, I think I forgot about this part. Chat, yikes. I didn't think these were going to come until later. Okay, what I'm going to do is... Some of y'all have seen worse, but you know, Twitch and whatnot. Alright, that's probably too big. Here we go. Alright, chat, so here's the play of the game. This is gonna be our best friend during these trying times. So yeah, we're gonna try to do this the best that I can. We're just gonna
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
This is just for oh heavens. This is for so my channel doesn't get cursed. All right. This is just for the safety of everyone. So yeah, y'all will live. Trust. All right, we got this.
Cause of death?
Oops.
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial.
That should be fine.
I'll know for sure in an hour.
Yikes, chat. Oh, y'all can't see me. Help!
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Oops.
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after
Hi,
the
chat.
autopsy.
So they got her. They very much got her. They cooked her. Oh! I'm locked in. I'm playing off of both screens right now. Do you want me to censor all of her? I mean, I can. This is... Oh, CCR missing.
Something removed. A ring, most likely.
Chat.
I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Ganked her ring. Oh boy, okay.
Interesting.
So y'all can see there's witness marks. I think we're done.
What's the writing on the victim mean?
BD, Black Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Oh! Okay, we're gonna go over here. Cool. I think I'm doing pretty good so far, chat.
The shoe prints.
Men's size 8s. Tinker lifted impressions for me to compare back to the lab.
I'm out of here. Fred not. Perfect. See, now no one's channel has to get demonetized.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Over here.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game. Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
That's actually a really sick lighter. I so would. Need one of those in my life. Oh!
Get to the Bomba, man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Chat's getting rough out here. Hold on. I'm just gonna... I could do this. Easy. Just gotta walk back to the car. And we're good. Do I gotta talk to the coroner? No, I already did, right? Cool. We're just gonna hide that. Perfect. Chat, rate my editing skills. Live action 1-1. 1 out of 1. 1 out of 10.
The werewolf? Remind me? Slow and steady, come on!
Ouch.
My money? Copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence from BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just...
Hey!
Oh, my bad, player.
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? Cole, come on!
Yo, these guys and just pulling out in front of an officer of the law, like...
Okay, hotshot.
Whatever, man.
What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of storm. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a free one.
That's not totally fantastic.
Well, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own... Jesus, Phelps!
All I did was hit a bench.
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country. Just go easy, Phelps.
Ran over that man's heels.
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case.
Car's all smoking, pulling in. Thing looks beat up. I can't do this suit. I don't like it, chat. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like this suit. I like this one.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
It's gotta be this guy sitting villainously back here.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is...
House officer.
Was
another.
Lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you. Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Was he?
I was wrong.
Celine came in here last night looking like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Let's bounce.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
Chat, I want to use a payphone just to use it. What if I make you drive, Rusty, huh? What if I make you drive?
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short be alive, the chaps would have spared Pearl Harbor. Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother.
Oh!
Central Unit, Car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code.
Total that man's car. He's never gonna have the money to fix it. I just put him in chronic debt. Oh!
Cole!
Chat W driver.
Watch it, will you?
And at the next junction, you shut your trap.
Oh. Well, chat, this car's seen better days. I'm out of here. Come on, Rusty, we gotta go. Well, chat, it happens.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Someone broke in, chat.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Well, I guess so. Since we're here.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues mentioned it. But you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Set my boy up for failure. Doomed him for all eternity. A singular shoe.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady. Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
$30? I forgot these were more trying times, chat.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring. A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring.
That's the ring.
Doesn't tell me anything. Maybe. No.
Oh, yeah, he scared me. Where'd he come from? Not the goggles.
It doesn't appear to be connected. Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. Speaks to motive.
Okay. Okay, we'll go talk to him next.
Seen evidence still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my efters drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Huh?
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
No way she just mobbed up like that.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Yeah, she's not doing too hot, lady, not gonna lie. She's seen better days. Truly. Are you ripping a stogie right now?
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Making you drive just for that.
And where exactly are we going?
Rusty's a drink in right now, so I gotta make him drive.
Jacob Henry had a
See
violent
how
argument with
heightened
wife
his senses are.
It's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if Rod keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off their backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
That she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal. You think the atmosphere is different here?
They're getting somewhere. Dude, am I...
He'll be back in.
That should be good. You could read
The
that.
oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Killed her. Killed her with his bat.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Size 11s.
I want to see something real quick. Size 8. Man had small feet. All right, chat. Let's see what we got.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
See lying. I know he's lying. Should I doubt him?
We get the
I shouldn't did it.
Glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty.
Tragic.
When she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
All right. You're guilty.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
I feel like he's telling the truth, chat. I don't know.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
It's lying.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
What about the death threat note? Yeah.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. Not the going out type.
What do you think, chat? I don't know, chat. I don't want to say he's telling the truth, but I don't think he's lying. I think I have to bad cop him.
So you were tucked up in bed while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
All right.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh!
This doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
What's this?
Oh, he's actually laying in some hits. Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
There's a lot going on, chat. Where do we go next?
Alonzo Mendez, Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Alright, let's go pay this full visit.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Hope you got your walking shoes on, Rusty.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
A key.
Seems irrelevant. Don't think this is anything.
He's got a gun. 45.
Junk.
No way.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body. Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
They always run.
Mendez, stop right there!
You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Get in and drive.
Kill him, Rusty, kill him.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Dang. He's really moving.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. I'll try to shoot out his time. Wish me luck.
Yeah, you think he lived?
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Hands behind your head.
That's crazy. I can't believe bro survived that. That's wild.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
It's because he's guilty as dirt.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Yeah. Did not give this man any drink. That's tragic. Well, it's not bad. Not bad stats, chat. Not bad stats.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
That's crazy. Just like that. Oh my god.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What do we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that.
Che, you know what I noticed? The hot dog guy moved.
Did a decent job on the head.
He learned his lesson.
Give me a break.
Listen, I'm innocent. I'm out of here.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention. Calm down.
Alright, I'll stop.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Oh, what? Oh, it's on top of the hill.
I get the point.
You're really starting to annoy me.
Okay. How do I get up there?
Now, boys.
Alright, chat, same deal as before.
As much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you
matter?
don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Detective, I was first on scene.
Why can't we get any closer?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
How bad is it?
Alright, chat, I just have this on standby.
So hey, what's going on over there?
Times are about to get tragic
Can't
here,
be much
chat.
help to you, Phelps.
Here she is.
Oh boy. Alright. Alright, chat.
Look at your mark. It's very distinctive.
Just so you can see there's some strangle
Back
marks.
at the lab and get back to you.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
What's this mark? Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Just gonna... Oh. Make this a little bigger.
The
just in
stopping angle in
case.
the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Cool. Well, that's good enough for me. Alright, cool. Put this on standby again.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
I knew it.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Brae was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
Who?
What'd I tell you? Grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. And have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Just in case, Chad. Just in case, you never know. Oh! Oh, it's over here. Shoot. Alright, well, that's everything. For another day.
How bad is it?
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We're headed out of here, I swear.
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Chad loved the soundtrack to this game.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Bananas. Bananas.
Just sit tight. My partner will explain everything when he gets
Not
back.
much help.
Okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Work boots. Size 8. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body. No sign of a wedding ring. Any ideas?
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch, I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. The rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
She's lying.
Did he
God
come
dang
and
it.
get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Chat, I don't know about y'all, but to me it was kind of suspicious the way he said sound or found. Like he didn't want her to be found.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Because you had a size 8 work boot.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was at a dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Muller. Not to mention suspicious.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different?
Ah!
Or you're gonna have some trouble on your hands.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
This is the lie. This is the lie. I'm sorry.
clean
Okay.
if you're having an affair.
I got it wrong. I got it wrong. Last one was doubt. This one's
I
lie.
told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why
There
did
we
it
go.
take so long
Okay.
to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
What
Dude,
happened,
I suck.
Hugo? You got any
Trash.
theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly.
Okay, good.
And how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case. Be careful. He looks dangerous.
Got him.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up.
Girl.
Take care of the kid. Galloway, Homicide Division.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
North, Bonnie
Checking
Bray
for you,
Street.
Detective.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young
Belmont
lady.
High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Has that just been paid look about him?
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Friends, quality is an American trait, and Americans recognize quality whether they're in New York, Milwaukee, Chicago, or Los Angeles. The same goes for quality beer.
You know what?
Take Lennox beer, for example. Perfect for quitting time.
Let's see what's happening.
Anytime. Lennox beer is a cool breeze in a bottle. During hot summer days, it's the welcome relief you deserve. Its high-quality taste quenches your thirst, and you can get that cool breeze all over the world.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course.
Phelps!
Ah, of course. The famous Lex Ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
William, this officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, and 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Get out of the way! There's a madman on the loose!
All right, chat.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Gonna use the phone in here real quick, buddy.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks, ma'am.
All right, I guess that's where we're going.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through them.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. We're keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
This was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Where's this guy going, bro? Grab him! Grab him! You almost got him. Got him.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you low-key motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Ah!
Eli, you are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Uh-huh.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
A bloody jumpsuit.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
And a pipe wrench.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Sorry, I forgot I gotta use the phone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mahler homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Mueller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't me. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk? Easy!
Whatever.
Whoa there!
You better not go soft on me in here.
Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Yes, we can start with 2.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me.
Looks like I was mistaken.
I knew he wasn't telling the truth. Dang it.
Some. They're mainly used for mooring lines, hawsers, you know, that kind of stuff. We don't have much use for them in the machine shop. We use chain hoists.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
I mean, I guess this is about it.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
I'll come back and convict him if I feel like it. Let's see what's going on with the other fool.
Boys, you've really come through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with it.
Alright.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Huh.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tight.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
Chat, I don't know who to convict. Chat, I don't know who to convict. We gotta get the kid diddler out of here. I know that for a fact.
Wipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
I'm not saying another thing until I've seen an attorney.
I think we gotta charge the kid diddler, man. I think he's gotta go. Maybe Rusty's right about these kind of things.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Chad, is it bad I feel like I gave the wrong guy the wrong charge?
Phelps, we captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of break.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Yet this golden boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
He's got a point.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Gotta change the fit. I really like this one. It's really fire. I want to keep it.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street, Lindley Place. Unit to handle. Code 3. Identify.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Just in case.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Crothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent.
Oh my god.
We thought we'd best wait for you.
I moved my hand too far, sorry.
When you're ready.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Is she holding something?
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Another ring stolen.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
I feel like this is gonna be rough to look at.
Kiss the blood.
Okay, we're good.
BD. The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered, naked.
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled. May as well follow the trail. Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Dang.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence. On it goes.
Ah, it just keeps going, chat. Aha, I was shining over there.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
That's got to be a code or a cipher. Where are you taking us?
Chat, what do we think? Do we think they're all connected?
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. Got a new MO. Told you.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Dang, man.
The trail points up.
It's a ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
The other half for her library card.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Alright.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
He's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
She's got a nagging voice. I can hear it already.
sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPentia, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. You mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Alright, upstairs on the left.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
I've been moving. Interesting.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed. Okay, we have an address. Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Alright, Chad, what do we think? Start putting together some conclusions.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What's wrong with her being on the religious side? If anyone should be religious, it's you. She's no white lady.
Did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
I think she's lying, Chad.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. LaPenty. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
How about the broken window, lady?
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning.
No, the way the controller's
I
about to
thought it
die.
might be a raccoon at the milk bottles.
1 second, chat.
It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Okay.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband, 2 months ago.
Antonia
Husband.
still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace without a bracelet.
Oh, yeah. What about the bracelet?
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
Check out 4 for 4 right, which y'all know.
Seeing as the finger's pointing right at him. Or we could check out the El Dorado one.
Let's go check out the El Dorado bar, see what's cracking.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
At your local groceries. A nosy old hag? Ah!
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Is she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to, work.
Up, chat.
Bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Ah, shoot. Jay, y'all can't hear nothing yet? Hello? Poop.
You waiting for someone?
Bruh. Bruh.